It was raining, the glass was full of water droplets, the wind blew sideways in gusts, and the pilot was still determined to approach the small, narrow runway in the middle of the valley. The spirit was as hot as fire. This was not a game. This was real combat in the sky. It was raining, the glass was full of water droplets, the wind blew sideways in gusts, and the pilot was still determined to approach the small, narrow runway in the middle of the valley. The spirit was as hot as fire. This was not a game. This was real combat in the sky. Paratroopers jumping out of planes, not for show but for courage to tear through the wind and rush into danger. Peace on the ground always has a price that few people see. A split second passed over the top of my head. Not a sound, but a shock that tore through the air. In just a few seconds, the plane turned into a sea of fire in the middle of a deserted field. The moment a Boeing glides over the kids' homemade runway, sowing hope for the young buds of the country. Floating in the sky, touching live electricity. Not an action movie, this is a real job, maintaining high voltage lines from a helicopter. Shooting straight up into the sky like a rocket, the fighter jet activated its afterburner, tearing through the air, leaving a trail of blazing flames behind. From the sky to hell in seconds, the plane dived low in the air. Then boom! A fireball exploded behind the row of houses, shaking the sky. Concorde, take off in the rain. In the white water, the supersonic aircraft tilted off the ground, leaving a trail of fire and a historic roar. Speed waits for no one. The planes glide through the air like living arrows, tearing through the wind, crushing the clouds, leaving behind a screeching sound and aerodynamic trails that burn the sky. The pilot strained to land on the swaying deck, a deadly landing breathtakingly precise. The parachute seat bursts out of the fuselage. The fake pilot soars into the sky, simulating an emergency survival situation. The reversing door opens. The plane slows down. As soon as it touches the ground, the engine activates the jet brake mechanism, creating a strong drag force to bring the plane to a safe stop. If you enjoyed this video, like if that flying camera made your heart drop, subscribe for more insane airborne moments. Hit the bell so you never miss the next close call.